Hey folks, I thought this might interest people. So I discovered that this particular plant that grows near where I live, these leaves taste really nice, like licorice. And when I happen to be in the vicinity of that plant, I often will pull off a leaf to eat. Um, and it's a good taste. And I sort of enjoy the texture, and I guess it has all the benefits of eating any plant. Um, I went with one hand to pull, thinking just one leaf would come off, and I pulled. This started out like 12 leaves. Now I've eaten it down to about four. Some of the leaves were a little smaller. Um, so I don't know particularly what to say about it beyond that it tastes good, and I thought you might be interested. Um, I don't know how you'd find that leaf in your own neighborhood or if you'd like it. At first, I thought maybe this was what licorice was made of, and I don't know, maybe it is. Someone took a photo of the leaf and then looked it up on Google or somewhere and said was not a licorice plant, so I'm not sure. Um, I suppose the way I discover this tasted like licorice, I do occasionally just take, if I'm walking around a bush or a plant or a tree, I'll just take a little nibble out of it to see what it tastes like. And if it doesn't taste good, I'll just spit it out and not eat it. Um, in this case, I tried it and it tasted really good, so I just kept getting them. I'm not recommending you do this. It's sort of controversial, I guess, that I do this. I feel okay about it, but other people may not feel safe sampling a leaf um, that way, sampling different leaves that they encounter that way, but I do. Um, So, I don't know what else to say about it. I just thought you might be interested. It looked kind of amusing when it was 10 leaves and I was just taking bites off it. Um, so, by the way, if I think of more to say about it, I'll write it underneath the, uh, the video or make a future video. I mean, to explicate further, since I've opened the topic, yeah, I will take here and there, take a little nibble out of leaves where I don't know what the plant is. I haven't identified the plant. Um, and I happen to feel safe doing this because I don't know why. I just do. I guess I feel like that tiny amount won't hurt me. I can tell you from experience, there's a kind of leaf called an oleander that that is by reputation is extremely poisonous, and I I have lots of oleanders that grow around here, and even I've eaten frequently. Take a tiny bite off the tip of an oleander leaf just because I'm walking out there and that's the plant that's there, and and I've never been harmed by it that I can see. I think when they say it's extremely poisonous, what they mean is if you ate a big quantity of it, it'd be extremely poisonous. I eat a tiny nibble off the end, tip of the leaf. It doesn't taste very good. In fact, I kind of don't do it. I once upon in the past I did eat nibbles that didn't taste that good, and I've developed a technique of eating them really slowly and pausing a lot. Now, if I get one that doesn't taste good, I'll just spit it out. But my point is that even though the oleander leaf, is by reputation extremely poisonous, uh, eating those tiny amounts never hurt me. And it was, I think, the same with this. I just saw it and I thought, I'll try a tiny amount. If it doesn't taste good, I won't eat it again, but I happened to find out it tasted good. Now, I'm not recommending you do any of what I'm saying. It's my way. I feel okay about it, but I can't say for sure. I mean, maybe there is a leaf out there somewhere where you could take a tiny nibble and it would harm you. I don't know. I doubt it personally, but it's possible. But I, for myself, am okay with trying leaves I don't know, tiny nibbles of leaves I don't know. Um, and that's how I discovered this plant that tastes like licorice. And I've eaten this a lot, and it's always nice, pleasant. As long as I'm talking, I should mention that the leaves from lemon trees taste quite nice too. Um, I live in Southern California. We have lots of lemon trees, and I've had occasion to eat those, and they're good. In fact, lately I've been trying to eat a couple. They taste like lemon, and I imagine they have vitamin C in them. I've been trying to eat a couple of lemon leaves a day for the vitamin C. They taste like lemon, but not sour like an actual fruit. A lemon that's an actual fruit. The leaves taste like lemon, but kind of closer to lemonade than actual lemons. I don't know if they have sugar in them. I don't know why they taste better, but they do. Um, so anyway, ideas for you there, I guess. Possible options, but again, not recommending. By the way, when I say I would quote spit them out, generally when I bite off a tiny bit of a leaf, I'm outdoors. So if I chew it and it tastes bad, it, it's it seems acceptable to just spit it out right there. Um, it's biodegradable. It's kind of a pulpy. It's a little bit pulp that the leaf's been chewed. The leaf bit has been chewed. I mean, spit it. I mean, usually I would be on a sidewalk that I'm walking past a bush, and I tried this bit so I could sort of spit it to the side or really down on the sidewalk. It's a tiny, and oh, it doesn't seem particularly harmful to just spit it down. It will degrade down there. So if you're out walking and you look down on a sidewalk and you see a um, tiny little green mash, I might have been walking. But if I think about it, maybe that's not good for me. Maybe I should turn my head to the side and spit it either back into the bush, maybe, or the gutter. I just feel like so much. I mean, sidewalks are just kind of dirty anyway, and have all kinds of stuff on them. So I haven't felt too bad. but I'm not sure. Maybe I should change that. Um, in fact, it's kind of interesting. So later I think I found out that to get those plant identifying apps, you actually have to spend extra money. And so even if I'm out for a walk, um, I don't have a smartphone that I carry. And even if I did, I wouldn't pay money to be able to identify plants. For myself, I am content with just biting off a tiny bit of a plant and just trying it. Um, but I'm not recommending it to anyone, any viewer. I'm the other a different way is certainly great if other people may want to try leaves, but they'd want to know what it is. They'd want to, and they might get an app to do that or somehow identify it. There are books out there that will tell you your local plants that are edible and taste good. I don't know if this particular plant grows other places. Maybe you could find it. Um, I mean, I can hold it up. Of course, it's all bitten up now, but maybe you can take a shot of it here and look for it. Um, I started out the video. I didn't know my exact purpose. I was just going to share that it was kind of cool to have this plant. I was eating the leaves. It tasted good, but I guess I giving a bit of the backstory. Um, so I started out to make kind of a short video. This got a little longer. And now I actually have an idea for even a second video I'll make that um, might slightly connect to this one. So if I make that, I'll link it in the details below the video. Um, so check those out. If I said anything wrong in this that I subsequently disagree with or feel is wrong, I'll also write that in the comments. So check those out. Not comments, but the description under the video.